Westley live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, Westley.
Good morning.
Really lovely day, and we are absolutely flying for our first lesson after February half term. We hope you had a brilliant half term.
We do, and it's great to hear the news about all children returning to school on the 8th of March. We're welcoming and we're looking forward to seeing you then.
Can't wait. Not only are we live for our PE lesson today, we've also got a live day, very similar to how we had a live Wednesday before half term. So we have story time with Miss Conroy and Mr. Miller, and that is at 10:30.
That's followed by science with Mr. Austin at 11 AM. Then you go on to cooking with Mr. Jeffrey and Mr. Moore at 12 PM. But remember, that is going to be on the Westley YouTube page, okay, for that one.
Bit of lunch. You'll be able to eat whatever you've prepared at lunchtime, whatever Mr. Jeffrey and Mr. Moore have in store for us. Then we go to the live art lesson. It's a doodle art with Mrs. Ryder, that's at 2:15. And we've got bridge building with Mrs. Tovey at 2:55. And just to remind you, all the lessons other than the PE lesson and the cooking lesson are on the PE YouTube channel. All the other lessons, you will receive a code which will be emailed to you from Mrs. Law just before the start of those lessons. And a reminder, we've got lots of meets today, so there'll be no kind of trying to jump into that meeting. Lots and lots of spaces.
Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic day. The sun is shining and we're doing our live day. It's brilliant.
As always, everybody that's involved in the sessions in the PE lessons and indeed throughout the school have been through our COVID test centre, and you'll be pleased to know that all the tests have come back negative.
Great. Okay, so Mr. Daniel, shall we explain what we have in store for today's lesson?
We shall indeed. We are changing things up a little bit today, okay? What we're going to be doing today, we're going to have a little link to the English department, a little link to the maths department, and today we'll be solving some mysteries. First game we're going to play is a bit of countdown.
Fantastic. So how this is going to work is that I will pick a letter from our pre-prepared pile of letters, and each letter is going to be linked to an exercise. So it's going to look something like this. So all the way down here is the alphabet and the exercise. So it might be a K, it could be a K and the K is a wall sit, it could be E and E is punches, or it could be an S and that's going to be the lunges. So that's going to be in any order and you've got to try and work out who it is.
So what I understand is those at home enjoy the workout, they're going to be following me according to the letters, and you're going to be trying to resolve and work out the mystery as you go.
Definitely. Okay, mystery number 2. If you've seen The Masked Singer, which I'm sure some of you have, we have got the masked teacher today. So our very first masked teacher. As Sporty Sarah has retired, we've got a replacement, which is going to be someone behind mask, and you've got to work out who that is.
How exciting. So at home, in the mini gyms around school, you've got to try and work out who the mystery person is, and you've also got to work out on our washing line, if we put the letters up there, who the mystery person is up there. So 2 mysteries to try and solve today.
And these 2 people, or 2 mystery guests, are not the same person. So there's 2 people that you've got to try and work out.
Then what will happen is you guys at home in the mini gyms, you'll have a chance to relax, and we will be doing our teacher challenge. We'll explain how that will work towards the end of the lesson. So thank you very much, Miss Binfield, and I'm going to welcome on our mystery teacher. Okay, if the mystery teacher was to speak at this point, they'd probably give the game away. So I'm going to be doing a lot of speaking. Mystery person is going to be doing some stretching maybe. What's going to happen is we're going to do the workout together. We're going to be calling out the letters. You don't need to know what the letters are. Miss Braun will call the letters out. Miss Bloomfield will tell us what they represent. And I will work for 40 seconds and rest for 20 for every minute. And our dragon, don't mind if I call you a dragon, do you? Will work for 30 seconds and then rest for 30 seconds. Okay, so what's going to happen is we cannot start a lesson without a warm-up. So, ready at home? Miss Bloomfield, Miss Braun, are we ready to go?
Ready to go.
Okay, so here we go. What I would like you to do is just start with a bit of marching. So nice and slow to start with, and we are marching. If we do any jogging today, I will probably jog up the gym. Our dragon will probably jog on the spot. If you've got room at home to do that, then you can jog on the spot. And if you have got the room, I should say, then you can look to jog in your living rooms, or if you're watching this back in the garden maybe. Okay, we're taking it up now to a light jog. And we're going to be spinning our arms round.
Okay, the guests are already flying in as to who you think the mystery guest
And
is.
then we're going to go backwards.
How can you guess already?
So we're now going to go with some heel flicks, nice and light to start with. And then we're going to start taking the pace up so our heel flicks are a little bit higher, and a little bit more intense. Raising our pulse, getting ourselves ready for a workout. And again, we're now going to go with a can-can.
Okay, we've got one guest coming in saying the mystery guest is Mrs. Edwards.
Oh, Mrs. Edwards. Is it Mrs. Edwards?
Could it be Mrs. Edwards?
Maybe. Okay, a little bit harder with our can-can. And we're going to go into high knees. Nice and light to start with. High knees work like this. High knees. Come on. High. That's the one. So high knees. A little bit more intense. Moving on to star jumps. So nice and light to start with.
Okay, shout out to Mrs. Thomas from Ty Stanley. I hope you're joining in Ty with us this morning.
And a bit faster. And the last one now, warm up, we're going to do some squats. So, nice and easy.
Okay, we've got a lot of guesses coming in. It's brilliant to see you all trying to work out who this might be.
And this
Shout
time
out
we're
to
going to squat and hold.
Shout out to Isaac and Esther Stone. Good morning to you. We've got, it's the maths teacher is Mr. Ainsley, the maths teacher is Mrs. Burgess.
I think maybe we should do a bit of a height check.
Yeah.
Height check.
Let's see who it could be. Oh,
Not sure it's Mr. Ainsley.
no, not sure it's Mr. Ainsley.
Okay, make sure you have a drink at home. We're going to get into our workout. What's going to happen is Miss Broad is going to come forward. Miss Broad is then going to show a letter. Miss Bloomfield will then tell you what the letter represents. I'll work for 40, rest for 20, Dragon works for 30, rest for 30, and you're going to decide which version you would like to do.
Okay.
H.